The deadline to protect Somalis has passed. Hennepin County just opened a $2 million recovery fund, and Walls brings a pro back to shore up hospitals. All this on your Minnesota Ice Daily News Update. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Top News, your daily refresher reel in the Minnesota Ice situation. 4 reasons to hope the tide is turning, and 2 national news stories you may have missed. Now, these are just the headlines. If you want more information, check out my sources on Substack or Facebook. Today is March 18, 2026, and here's what happened yesterday in Minnesota. Governor Walls brought back former Health Commissioner Jan Malcolm to tackle hospital stability as financial pressures rise across Minnesota systems. The Somali temporary protected status withdrawal technically expired at 11:59 p.m. today, but the federal court order stays in place, giving Somalian families a much-needed reprieve. A legislative auditor report found that DHS had the authority to pursue certain kickback complaints in autism services, but didn't follow through on 3 of them. And funeral services were announced for Sergeant First Class Nicole Amor of White Bear Lake, killed days before returning home, showing how distant war choices land here in name and date. That's it for your rapid-fire concerning stories. Here are some reasons to hope. Hennepin County launched a $2 million recovery fund for local businesses affected by the surge, with grants of $3,000 to $10,000, and applications run from the 18th to the 25th of March. A new bill would tighten how plate reader data is stored and shared, require warrants for certain access, and delete non-case data within 48 hours. Grand Portage band celebrated nearly 90 acres of returned land, officially back on tribal ground. And finally, volunteer shovel groups are still digging people out, marking hundreds of assists for seniors who need help and folks recovering from illness, one driveway at a time. That's it for your reasons to hope. Here are your national news stories. Iran's new supreme leader rejected de-escalation proposals, and Reuters reported shipping disruptions and Hormuz fears that can ripple into fuel, freight, and farm costs. And lastly, the big national news story of the day. Reuters reported that National Counterterrorism Center Director Joe Kent resigned over the Iran war and said that Iran did not pose an immediate threat. This counts as public dissent from inside the administration. I want to leave you with something good. Some days are a grain elevator day. Weight arrives and it has to be sorted. Diane Nash said freedom, by definition, is people realizing they are their own leaders. So we take stock, we don't leave the bins empty, and what we choose to carry forward becomes the season we survive. If you'd like more information on any of these stories or you want to read the sources, check out my Substack or my Facebook post. But as always, I'm Sean Snow, and that was your Top News.